Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. Yeah, the old clock says it's 5 o'clock. Beer 30. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hey guys, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. I do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Evil Twin. This is, on the label it says Soft DK, which is their soft dookie. Who wants a soft dookie? I know my other half don't. I don't know if any ladies want a soft dookie. What? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. What the hell is a soft dookie? Maybe that's if you're constipated and you've taken a stool softener, maybe that's what a soft dookie is. I don't have any idea. Some of these breweries that come up with some of these names, yeah, they may be tripping. I don't know. But anyway, I reviewed this beer several years ago, probably back in 2015. This was sent to me by my brother Rico, and he writes, this is the 2015 edition. And he writes, it's a 10.4% Imperial Stout with 65 IBUs. Says 188 semicolon 15 along with the timestamp right above the front label. I believe this means it was bottled in the 188th day of 2015, which is 7/7 of 15. He purchased a 4-pack back in 2015, and he said I last reviewed this back in 2015. So this is probably the same damn beer that I reviewed back in 2015 that he has sent me here, guys. So we're going to review this to see how well it has cellared in the bottle. A while back, he cleaned out his cellar and sent me a bunch of beers. Some of them were out of date, and some of them were older beers like this one. So it is what it is. I do appreciate him sending it to me. Let me re-review it. So let's get on with this one. Like I said, the label says Soft DK, but it's actually called Soft Dookie. Dookie. I hope it don't taste like Dookie. Or like Dookie smells, because I've never tasted Dookie. This is from Evil Twin. They usually do the big Imperial Stouts pretty well. So, this is a re-review, like I said, of the 2015 edition, because I'm pretty sure that's what I reviewed back in 2015. This is a 10.4%, is that what I said? I think it is. And also Untapped has it at 10.4. So I don't know if they're still doing this beer, if it was a one-time release, or what the story is behind this. I don't buy any Evil Twin beers anymore. Me and Jeffy had a fallout a while back, so I still reviewing them when somebody like Rico sends them to me, but I don't buy Evil Twin beers anymore. But they do these style of beers very damn well, guys, and they're very pricey. They are around here anyway. And that's one reason why I don't, among others. But these big 10 to 12% Imperial Stouts, they do very well. I will give them that. I have no problem reviewing these beers. I'm just not going to spend $20 for a 12-ounce bottle of beer. And it has a thing on here that he paid $3.75 for this beer. I can't buy this beer here for that. This beer's probably $15 to $20 for a bottle of beer of this here. A lot of times they come in 22-ounce bombers, so this may be a $10 bottle of beer here, but I'm not sure if they still brew this beer. I'm not sure. Like I said, I reviewed probably a 2015, and he sent me another 2015 here in 2018. So this has been in the bottle about 3 years. So, I don't have a commercial. Yeah, it says right here on Untapped, this beer is no longer being produced by this brewery. So, I don't know how many editions they did, or if they did it one time. I don't know. I don't have that information here, guys. It's the final beer of the evening for me, so I thought I'd jerk this out of the fridge and get it over with. Let's see what I have here as far as... It isn't considered American double or Imperial Stout. That's it. That's all we need to talk about. So let's jerk the cap off of this bad boy. Since it was a $3.75, 10.4%er. A little bit of a hiss. Into the glass we go here. Whoops. Let me jump this over to the other screen. And while I pour this, I will tell you the food pairing. It says cheese, buttery, brie, good Havarti, Swiss, general chocolate, digestive. The meat is beef, smoked meat, game, and grilled meat. Glassware, a pint, bacaronic tumbler snifter, oversized wine glass. I got my favorite tulip glass here today, guys, and it says here you can sell it for a long period of time. Well, I certainly hope so, because this one's 3 years old. Didn't pour a very big head, just covered the top of the beer. It is pitch black, guys. I don't see any light coming through. Good looking beer. I didn't go back and look at the review that I did before, so we're on our own on this one. To the nose we go. Rich roasted malt, hints of some caramel, toffee, black molasses, licorice. Does have a little bit of a sweetness on the back end. Maybe some dark fruit. It's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees, so that may come out as it warms up. I'm getting something else in the nose. Maybe a slight hint of some butterscotch. Maybe a little diacetyl going on in here. Well, not too off-putting. I mean, it's not blowing my nose off with the butterscotch, but I am getting a slight hint of some butterscotch in there, guys. Well, let's dive in. Cheers, everybody. Cheers, Rico. Almost has a candied flavor, like a candied apple or candied yam or something. I'm getting a candy-ish taste. Not a big butterscotch on the taste. I think they're 12% versions of the Imperial Stouts. Probably just a tad better than this particular one. There may be a reason why they're not producing this beer anymore. They didn't like it, or didn't get a good response from people that were drinking it. Not sure there. I do think their 12%ers are a little bit tastier than what I am seeing here. But, yeah, it's right out of the fridge, 40 degrees. We're going to sip on it for a little while, set that on the deck, and I'm smoking a cigar, and we're going to finish that up, and we'll sip on this for just a little bit and see if anything changes or as it comes up to room temperature, because it's right warm outside today, and see what we end up with. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Got just a little left here. Maybe just a little bit more than a little bit. To me, it still has a candied taste to it. Very sweet on the back end. Like I said earlier, I think the 12%ers are a little tastier than this one. Maybe this is why they don't produce this beer anymore. I think it did sell her well, but the candied taste is a little off-putting to me. Rich roasted malt, caramel, toffee, hints of black molasses and licorice. Not getting a lot of dark fruit or anything in this beer. This would probably be something that I would not buy unless, Rico paid $3.75 for this beer. Not a bad price for a 10.4% beer. I don't know where you would be able to go to a bar or a brew pub and get a 10% beer for $3.75. They would charge you $7, $8 for this beer if you drank it in a bar or a brew pub, being that magnitude, a 10.4%er. So, and like I said, according to what I'm seeing here, it's not produced anymore either, so I don't think you're going to find it. If you have one in your cellar, you might want to drink it. I don't think it's going to get any better than what it is now, and I probably think it was probably better in 2015 than it is here in 2018. It cellared okay, but not exceptionally well. So, it's just my opinion. So, final chug here. decent beer, guys. It is a decent beer. Now for $3.75, it's a pretty tasty beer for a 10.4%er. Oh, look at that. Oh, we're not going to leave that. But anyway, I think it was better fresh than it is cellared here for 3 years. To me, I'm going to give this a B+. 88 is where I'm going to put this beer. I do think it was better fresh than it is now. So if you've got this, you probably ought to drink it if you still got it. Just my opinion. Over to Beer Advocate for this beer. They say 4.04, which is an exceptional range. Yeah, that's giving it a benefit of the doubt. I probably gave it that grade when I reviewed it in 2015. I'm not giving it that grade now. Over to Untappd, they have it at 3.98, borderline between their B+ and A-. I think it's a B+, guys. That's where I'm going to put it. Like I said, I didn't go back and look at the review I did back in 2015. I may have gave it a better grade than I'm doing now. I would probably guess that I did. But this beer didn't sell that well to me, as well as I was hoping it was that it was going to. But I do appreciate Rico sending me this version of it. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's probably the same version I did back in 2015. Drink it fresh, guys. This one didn't impress me now. So, with that being said, if you've had the Soft DK or Soft Dookie, is that what I'm saying? Dookie? Let me know what you think, guys. It's a decent beer. Nothing to write home about, not blowing my hair back or my socks off. I personally think this probably was a better beer fresh than it is now. Just my opinion, though. So, that being said, if you've had it, let me know what you think, guys. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge. See you then.